Okay, here's my report about the Six Powers activities.
Go on.
There's nothing urgent on the Six Powers to-do list at the moment. Other than the big you problem, that is.
Good to know. Well, let's discuss how to proceed then. I may have some information that you'll find interesting.
Relative immortality. The Skyans monopolized it and used it to become an almost indestructible species. They even use outdated technologies from the old world against us. Structures of the long-forgotten Infinite Skies Corporation. Corroded computers from factory ruins. Even the cleric's decommissioned AI plays a role in the war for Magellan. The Skyans' terrible plan seems to keep on moving forwards. But I know they can be killed. Their immortality is only relative. Strengthening our military and weakening theirs is quickly becoming the top item on every agenda. People are starting to understand that they can't ignore the invaders anymore. And neither can I. The infection is progressing and it's really affecting me. We'll soon see what Dawkins' advice to train my willpower was actually worth. But I'm still not sure about Dawkins himself. On one hand, it seems that he actually wants to serve humanity. On the other, he nearly led us all to destruction in the war against the Albs. What's he planning? What does he actually want to achieve? And why has my double-crossing father returned? Right now, when everything hangs in the balance, I have a difficult task ahead of me. And so many questions, which I'll learn the answers to very soon.
According to reports, your father is in the northernmost reaches of Ignadon.
How do you know that?
I may spend most of my life in the grotto, but I'm not oblivious as to what goes on elsewhere. But now that you know where Wardek is, I have no doubt you'll find him. Anyway, I'm a busy man, and you now have business to attend to. I suggest you see to it.
Location detected. Additional control node chips in Ignadon.
Nice job. So, I was thinking, how do the Skyans actually achieve symbiosis with their machines? Is it exactly like Dawkins and the hybrid?
Analysis of question scheduled for after chips located.
Can't you do it from far away? Do we really have to fight over these things every time?
Sensor range limited.
Come on. You located the chips from miles away.
Error potential increases exponentially with distance.
And everybody hates that, right?
Commander?
Good. Let's go look for some new chips.
Acknowledged. Location directly ahead.
So, like always, follow me and we'll collect them.
Commander, a group member has departed.
Yeah? Who?
Naira.
I'm not surprised. She's an Alb, so you can trace her, right? Where'd she go?
Sending coordinates to Adjutor now.
Ignadon. Where else? Bet she wants to go back to the depot. Thanks, pal. I'll take care of Naira when I have the time.
Acknowledged. Analysis of control node chips revealed no meaningful new information.
Really? Nothing at all?
Analysis. Skyans using multiple AI units for non-critical and redundant tasks.
Okay, a lot of people do that too. But how are the Skyans dependent on their machines? Or maybe even enslaved by them?
Insufficient information for reliable analysis.
Nothing then. On the other hand, doesn't that mean the Skyans act autonomously, independent from their machines?
Analysis inconclusive.
What's the probability of that being the case?
49.98%.
Huh. Well, that really is inconclusive.
Further scanning required.
Do that then. Report back once you've found out anything new.
Acknowledged, Commander.
Hey, come over here.
Let me guess. Someone else you want to kick the shit out of?
Not just anyone. My other bodyguard. His name's Brew. Been seen scavenging around the Ignadon ruins.
Do I even want to know how he pissed you off?
I was dumb enough to leave him in charge of business while I was away from the fort. Once he got a taste of power, he didn't want to let it go. Started small, you know, trying to undermine me, being sneaky. Then he decided that was too subtle and just claimed the fort for himself. Any outlaw still loyal to me was kicked out or killed. So yeah, I've been wanting to get back at him for a long time, wouldn't you?
I've done a lot of bad things. You're right about that.
Exactly. And that's why we're gonna pay him a little visit. We'll have to be ready to fight as soon as he sees us. He's gonna know I'm not there for a friendly chat.
Right. Let's go find this Brew.
Yeah. Been wanting to settle this score a long time. He's supposed to be hanging out here somewhere.
I know this area. It's pretty dangerous.
Then we should watch out. Brew will attack us as soon as he sees us. Fuck, that was intense.
Didn't go down easy. I'll give him that.
But we got him. That's all that matters.
And he was definitely an asshole. You were right.
So that's another name off my list.
How many left?
We're not done yet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll know where the next one is soon enough. She's a real piece of work.
She?
Yeah. I'll be in touch once I track her down.
Living at your side has been a completely new experience for me.
Okay. Is that a good thing?
That's hard for me to say. It's the first time that I've escaped the hold of Elex for such a long period of time.
I think that's quite an achievement.
Well, thank you. But I also know what a pain in the ass I can be when I... Well, whatever. I keep thinking about what life will be like after the war. Don't you? I mean, you must have plans for what you're gonna do if we survive all this.
I don't know exactly yet, but I'd love it if you could be a part of it.
Well, I mean, the thought had crossed my mind. Well, I'll think about it.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I was afraid you'd find me. Why can't you just let me go?
I've invested too much in you to just give up now.
A very sober and objective explanation, but I don't believe it at all.
That's all you're getting. You better explain to me what all this nonsense is about.
It's the Free People. I've learned a lot about the other communities recently. I had to accept that their intentions and motives are not so different from those of my people.
Is that a good thing, or not?
No, not at all. It would mean that all my life I've been under the mistaken impression that...
I am so sorry you have to deal with this.
I'll never be one of them.
Maybe not. But you can try. If you give up now, the Skyants will win in the end. Pain, suffering, doubt, even hatred and violence. They're all very human. It's not weakness. It's a foundation for empathy, a way of perceiving the world. Come with me. I'll help you do this.
I don't know. It's such a mess.
It's a storm. Almost all the time, a whirlwind of logic and emotion. Let me help you.
What if it goes wrong? Badly wrong.
Then it does. And then you try it again.
Your willpower is...
It's not willpower, Naira. It's humanity. Come on. We still have a lot of work to do.
Okay. I'll follow you. I have one more request.
Go on.
The Skyans. I want to study their plans too.
The humans' plans I could still understand. But the Skyans?
Just do me a favor. I need to verify something extremely important. I was able to make out a small group of them operating not far from here. Will you come with me if I try to capture their plans?
All right. I'll help you capture the strategic plans from the Skyans.
Then let's not waste any more time. They'll attack as soon as they see us.
I'm used to that.
I'll leave it up to you to decide which method we use to get the plans. I thought again about my life and the one after it.
Yeah? And what was the result of all this thinking?
No result. I'm just undecided. I really need some guidance. What do you mean? What do you think I should do when all this is over?
I think I need more time before I can give you an answer.
Yes, of course. There's no hurry. Just let me know when you're ready.
Here are the Skyans' plans.
Show them to me. It's just as I thought. They're structured just like the human plans. The truth is simply the truth.
And what's that?
The bottom line is, I get it now. The instinct for self-preservation, the ideologies, flocking together, love, even hate. I used to be calm and logical. Now I'm explosive and highly sensitive. But I'm starting to like it. I mean, I know I go from one extreme to the other a lot. But I don't think I'd want to be without them. Even if it means that I often suffer the burden of emotions.
I think you're doing pretty good.
Thanks for never giving up on me. I owe you one.
Really? Then how about...
No more guard duty, okay?
No. No more guard duty. Promise.
Good. Then let's move on. I think we left some loose ends.
Pounder.
The next name on your list?
Yeah. I knew she was somewhere in the fort, but I was always looking in the wrong places.
So who is she?
Sherry. We were best friends, once. Got up to all sorts of wild shit. Men fell at our feet. And if they got out of line, we ground them under our heels.
So she's just like you. That's the scariest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, we had some great times. But then things started to sour. She couldn't handle that I liked men more than I liked her.
What'd she do?
She got rough with an admirer one night. Next day, they found his body in the fort dump. Crows had eaten his eyes. I knew it was her handiwork right away. She could get real crazy.
Wow. Coming from you, that's saying something. Maybe there's hope for you after all.
Forget it. Anyway, turns out the guy worked for my brother. Pretty high up, too. Sherry knew she was screwed, so she framed me for it. My rep in the fort was already in the toilet, so no one believed my version of the story.
And that's why you left the fort?
Not like I had a choice.
So where is this best friend of yours?
I prefer to think of her as my soon-to-be-dead friend. Come on, let's go see if my source was right. This is the place. Sherry's supposed to be living in some old trash heap below the fort. Should've known. It's where all the rats end up.
Get out of here, man. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow.
Sherry?
What? Holy shit. That you, Nasty?
Fuck me, you look like shit.
What are you doing here? I thought you ran off to the grotto with those fucking psychos.
I did. But shit, Sherry, what happened to you? You barely look like yourself.
What the fuck, bitch? All these years go by and then you just show up to shit on me when I'm ground down to nothing? You think I chose this life? Fuck. When you left, everything went to shit.
Fuck off, bitch. You're the one who threw me to the wolves, remember? Or did you forget? I didn't. The whole fucking fort was after my ass.
Oh, honey, you know I had no choice. Your bastard brother would have fed me to his fucking jackals if he knew I'd killed his top man. I hoped he'd spared you at least. I mean, you are his fucking sister.
You think I didn't know that shit? I know what an asshole my brother is, okay? You're a big part of the reason I got banished, so admit to that and cut the shit.
You abandoned me. I'll never forgive you for that.
Oh, come the fuck on!
You ditched me, and for a guy. A fucking guy!
You know, I came here to settle the score with you. But you've obviously been punished enough. I mean, look at you.
Left me.
All you get is my pity.
For a guy.
Come on, Jax, we're done here. Let's go.
Well, Sherry won't be framing anyone for murder again.
Come on. And let's never mention her again.
Been trying to think who else might be on your list. Could it be someone's brother, maybe?
Figured that out all by yourself, huh?
Ah, so I'm right.
He was the Duke of Tavar, and the bastard didn't even raise a finger to help me. One word from him and those assholes would have left me alone. But no, he threw me to the wolves instead. Probably even encouraged some of them to come after me.
Well, you know where to find him.
I'm not quite ready yet.
Really?
Why do you think I've been training so hard? Logan's a tough son of a bitch. In fact, he's the second biggest asshole I know. This thing won't be easy. I want to be ready, and I mean really ready, before I go up against him.
You really want to kill your twin brother?
He has to pay for what he did. Seeing him with his stupid face in the dirt, begging for his life, that's what I want. I need to train some more. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Hey, I finally found him. The Black Jackal is in Ignadon.
Who?
Ted, the last Desert Devil. He's in Ignadon, and I know exactly where.
Why'd you call him the Black Jackal?
Just because he was the biggest and baddest asshole in our gang. So, let me know when you're ready, and we'll head out to meet him.
Are we gonna go find this Ted guy of yours?
Okay, let's hurry up. Time's a-wasting. This info may not be worth anything in a bit. That looks like a place to meet up. We used one just like it when we were the Desert Devils. Wait, could that be our old meetup spot?
Oh, fuck me, this can't be true! How'd you find our meeting place, bully?
Nice to see you too, Ted.
Oh, well you're here, so welcome to the slaughter party!
What's going on here? And why'd Baxter send me to find you when you already know what he wants?
I got a better question. How the hell'd you find this place?
It's not a secret, Ted. Besides, I think we've met here before.
Nah, come on, you can't bullshit me. Who gave me up? Who told you I'm here?
You think I'm stupid? I'm not telling you. I might as well put them in a coffin myself.
Okay, if that's how you want it. Come on, let's get down to business. You got something for me from the Duke?
Like you didn't already know. He wanted me to give you a password.
The calf is ready for slaughter.
There, you know it. My work here is done.
You were always a loyal jerk, you know that, bully? Here's the good little boy coming to his own execution. And why? 'Cause the Duke told him to.
What the fuck are you talking about, Ted?
You're the calf, bully. And the Duke wants your old friends to slaughter you.
Oh, come on. That's it? That's the whole password secret shit? You're gonna tear me to bits? You gotta be shitting me.
You got no idea the jobs you turned down and the shards you lost out on, you moron. You were always the strongest out of all us, and not just with the Desert Devils. Pretty much all the outlaws on Magellan got respect for your skills. It would have been so easy for you to seize power from the Duke. Baxter always knew that. He also knew you were loyal to a fault, even to your own death. But he's obviously scared shitless of you, thinking you're gonna overthrow him or something.
But why? I didn't do anything that make him question my loyalty.
Does it matter? Baxter's getting old and shit's gotten tougher out there. But you, Bully, you're stronger than ever. And that shit scares the Duke. So...
How long have you known about this shit?
the calf and slaughter shit? Baxter came up with that plan years ago. Everything was fine for a while. He didn't think he'd have to play that hand. But now...
What do you get for all this, you snake? What's Baxter giving you?
Enough, Bully. You can get as pissed as you want about all this, but wasn't your motto to always follow the Duke's orders, no matter what?
Enough of this bullshit. Let's end this.
Yeah, you're right. It's time. Come on to the slaughterhouse, you calf!
Son of a bitch! All these years they knew about this? Those filthy fucking traitors! Yeah, shit. I know. I should've known better. Anyway, it doesn't matter no more.
Who is your source, then?
All I hear is source this, source that. I don't have a source. I'm just good at guessing.
I'd say that you're smarter than you.
Then I look? Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I gotta process all this first. Baxter's afraid of me. He knows I'm a good fighter. He's worried I'd challenge him for the Duke position. That's so ridiculous.
You should talk to him again.
This is fucking bullshit. I've never had ambitions like that. Oh, fuck it. This shit won't get us anywhere. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to confront Baxter about it.
Well, you did your job for him anyway.
Yeah, and that was supposed to end with my death. Fuck.
If you're gonna go meet Baxter, you want me to come with you?
Nah, you don't have to. I got relieved of all my duties. That also means I'm not your babysitter no more. You don't owe me shit. Why would you do that?
You're my buddy, my brother in arms. We fought side by side this far. I don't see any reason to leave you now.
You're an asshole. I know you knew all about this shit before it happened, didn't you? Admit it. Somehow you knew.
I had some thoughts on that matter, yeah.
Yeah. Let's put a pin in this and deal with the real important stuff. You still got lots of work to do, right? Well, I'm with you no matter what. And if you take me to the Duke, be prepared, because it'll get real uncomfortable for everyone.
Well, looky here. The prodigal pissant has returned. Back for more?
Shut up, Baxter. Be happy I don't shut you up.
Oh, I already heard about your epic fuck-up, Bully. You can't even die the right way.
I just gotta know why you do that, Baxter. Why? I bust my ass for you for years, and this is the fucking thanks I get?
Oh, I'm sorry, your fucking highness. Were you not happy with the lot you were given? You stuck around with me because you got loads of perks. Don't start crying about how it was all torture and torment.
None of that means shit when I found out you were planning on killing me for years.
Here's the world's smallest fucking violin. Listen, your old buddies could have sided with you. But they didn't. So what's that tell you? It means you didn't lose any real friends after all. Look, you survived. Isn't that enough? What do you want? A fucking medal?
I just want to know why.
'Cause this town ain't big enough for the both of us. There's one top dog here. It's that simple. Now, pack up your shit and get the fuck on with your miserable life, wherever you end up. Just know where I have to see you.
What do you think, Bully?
I don't know. I've got an itch, but not the kind that's fixed with a scratch.
Enough bullshit. The Duke made himself clear, so get lost!
Oh, look. Another fucking blowhard.
Leave it, bully. This asshole isn't worth it.
What did you shitheads just call me?
Okay, you two. Get your shit together. You've had your fun, now it's time to go. Get the fuck out of here and go be a pain in the ass somewhere else.
Feeling any better now?
Not really. It's gonna be years before I can put all this shit behind me. How sad is it that out of all the people I've trusted in life, you're the only friend I have left? You asshole. Fuck it. I'm part of your crew now. And I'm gonna help you with, well, with whatever it is you do.
So, you don't want to kill me anymore?
Too tired. Maybe later.
Yeah, I've heard that somewhere before.
Shut your mouth and let's get going.
New control node chip location detected in Tavar, Commander.
Good. Hopefully we'll find out just how dependent the Skyans are on their AI. Are the Skyans linked to each other and communicate through their minds? Is it possible they live as a mental collective, even?
Analysis. Only during peace. Such communication unlikely to be possible during battle.
And as we know, they won't rest until they've achieved their goal.
Observation. The Skyans don't fight uninterrupted.
Ah, that's actually a highly intelligent observation. But it doesn't get us anywhere.
Commander, report. I am irritated.
Oh, can I help?
Report. Increased level of meaningless conversation detected.
Sorry, it's just a bit of sarcasm. I'm not having an easy time of it right now. Sometimes you just have to let it out.
Acknowledged. Logging exchange for later analysis.
Well, you know what? Maybe don't do that. No point. Just scrub it, okay?
Data deleted.
Good. It's better that way. I don't want you thinking too much about it. You have more important things to do.
Interrogative. More important than what, Commander?
There you go. So let's go. We'll gather more chips and find out what makes the Skyans tick.
Acknowledged. Commander, report. Large contingent of Skyan troops patrolling directly ahead.
I'm not making it any easier for us.
Analysis. Probability of outcome 89.4%.
Wait, which one? Us clearing them out or them raising hell?
Analysis. Skyans likely beings of independent thought.
So under Cassandra, there's just AI, not some Skyan scientist or soldier.
High possibility acknowledged.
Interesting. In that case, the Skyan AIs are just a means to an end. Nothing more than tools.
Conclusion consistent with all known data.
I don't know which would have been more concerning. Now, what would happen if they lost all their intelligent automation? How vulnerable would they be if they had to control all their machines manually?
Recommend additional scans to clarify further. Recalibration of internal systems necessary before proceeding.
Then do that. But don't be too loud, okay?
Volume of internal systems not... Interrogative. Was last statement a meaningless comment?
What? I thought I told you to delete that dumb shit.
Acknowledged. Systems currently struggling.
Good. I see we have an understanding. Fine. Report back once you've found another location.
Acknowledged, Commander.
Okay, I'm ready. Time to find my brother.
Oh, okay. Is he still off the coast of Caracas?
If he isn't, we'll keep on looking until we find him.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not you. You know, I had a feeling I might see your fucking ugly face around here again.
Logan, I can see you have a handle on your people.
You know, that almost sounds like an insult coming from you. Especially considering everything we've been through together.
Really? I don't exactly remember us swinging pickaxes side by side in a mine. I do remember you ordering me around when you were still Duke of Tavar.
Yeah, and I'm beginning to suspect you might have had a hand in my downfall, asshole.
Bullshit. You know I had nothing to do with it. The Berserkers stormed the fort and chased you out of your own city. I was nowhere near there when that happened.
Really? Oh, well, that's all right then. I mean, but you're still the worst kind of asshole there is. You're thinking you're smart, thinking you're tough. Neither is good for your health. Do yourself a solid and fuck off again before I lose my temper. Huh?
One more thing.
What is it?
Your sister wants to settle the score with you.
Oh, really? Well, that's cute. Why doesn't she say that to me herself?
You really want to be a big man, huh, Logan? You know exactly why I'm here.
How do you still not get this? It was about business. It's always about business. All right, you let every major figure at the fort jerk you around. I couldn't protect you anymore. I would have been a laughingstock, and my status, my position, wouldn't have meant shit.
Business. You fucking pig. I'm your sister. No, you went too far. Now you're gonna pay.
Oh, come on. Why wait until now? Huh? Why wait until today to realize you're mad? I mean, what happened to running and hiding? You used to be good at that. Don't tell me this fucking shrimp talked you into it.
You'll pay for what you did to Nasty.
It's about time.
Well, one thing's for sure. You won't be leaving the coast alive.
Your brother's dead.
Good, backstabbing pig. You can't choose your family, but you can choose how to deal with them.
You used to be so close.
Please. He was always a prick. Anyway, it's done now. That's all that matters.
Didn't you say he was only the second biggest asshole you knew? So, who's number one?
Wow, you're dumber than I thought.
Fuck.
I still curse the day we met, you know.
What did I ever do to you?
It was you who got me into that war. You who let out all that anger inside me, turned me into a wild fucking animal.
I never made you do anything you didn't want to.
Then, when I finally think you and your shitty little war might be worth it after all, you take off with her! And you end up knocking her up. That's what I call the last fucking straw.
And saving your life from the Great Death, that doesn't count for anything? Or have you forgotten already?
Oh, I remember all right. It's the only reason you're last on my list. But hey, that's all ancient history, right? So let's look at what you've done for me lately, yeah?
Shouldn't have come here.
Sure, you helped me cross the names off my list. Gotta admit, you were always there to back me up, so thanks for that at least.
Wow, look who's talking.
But in the end, it comes down to this. I think I'll knock you out and drag you to the nearest cave.
Wait, so what you're saying is...
Don't ruin the moment, jackass. Before you start celebrating, though, I still need some time to think about us.
Well, you know where to find me.
Always.
I have it, but we need to move quickly.
You have what exactly?
The location of a large Skyanid, and I mean a really big one, recently mutated and waiting for us. But it'll disappear if we don't hurry. Do you remember when it all began?
You mean the comet?
No, you idiot. I mean between us. I know I've been hard on you sometimes, but... Well, it was usually because you deserved it.
Yeah, I know.
How did it come to this? How did we drift so far apart?
Well, we could go back to how it was.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, let's go see this giant Skyanid.
Come on. Look at it. The noise when it changed must have been deafening.
We should be careful. Looks like it's not alone.
Ugh, disgusting beast, right?
No worse than the rest of its kind.
All right, let's find the place where it underwent its transformation. You know what to do. Find the location, and I can get to work. That was stomach-turning. This behemoth actually vomited during its transformation.
Did you find anything interesting at least?
Ugh, the stench is overwhelming, but yes, I did make a surprising discovery. The voices and the other peculiar vibrations emanating from Blue Elex, I sensed them from this Dark Elex too.
Which means...
They obviously have a shared origin. No doubt about it.
Well, doesn't seem that surprising. Anything else?
Both the Blue and Dark Elex derivatives can unleash remarkable powers. But only through another medium, an intelligence or organism that can guide it. Without that, the voices have no direction and cancel each other out.
So, something like an elemental magnet.
A what?
You don't know what a magnet is?
No. Judging by its name, a magical artifact?
Yeah, you could say that actually.
The next logical step is to analyze how Dark Elex affects a truly intelligent being. It's clear it possesses greater powers than our Blue Elex. We need to see just what they are. Of course, that means examining a recently mutated human being. Do you think we can find one?
We might. Surely your scouts can help with the search again.
Let's hope so. I'll give them instructions and let you know as soon as I hear anything.
Father. So, you found me. I expected you to find me long ago. What took you so long?
I had more important things to do than chasing a forgotten shadow from my past.
Well, now you're here. So, what's the plan? Gonna kill me?
Not really my style.
I suppose if you wanted to kill me, you would have tried a long time ago. Everything I did for the good of the Alps. The hybrid made them blind and arrogant. Somebody had to do something.
You tried to kill me. Your own son.
I did, and I don't regret it. You were an Alp commander, a follower of the hybrid. You almost destroyed all humanity. You were deluded and dangerous. I had to stop you destroying one of the hybrid's most powerful opponents. If Thorald had died, the Berserkers would have died with him, and Magellan would have died with them. A whirlwind of carnage and extermination. Everything destroyed.
Oh, you really have some nerve, claiming to be humanity's savior. I started working for the Free People against the hybrid, and you still tried to get rid of me.
And look where it got you, Jax. You're working for that monster again. Dawkins still has you wrapped around his little finger, so much so that you can't even see the truth.
What truth? The truth or just whatever you think you can use to get ahead? Even if I forget your crimes, I'll never forget the fact that you put my son in danger. Dex could have died out there, and it would have been your fault.
There you go again. Blind, walking the wrong path, and you don't even see it. Wake up, Jax! You need to see what's really going on here. The Skyans, as you call them, can be defeated. And I know how. Your son was never really in danger. Dex has such potential that even those creatures can't harm him. I saw the way he stood up to them.
Don't be ridiculous. He's still a little boy.
Look, if you don't trust me, well, I can understand that. But we're gonna have to forget our feud if we want to survive this. If we stick together, there's no way they can defeat us. I was at Marikor. I was there when they arrived and built their headquarters. I know their weaknesses. I know their goals. I know how to hurt them. You need me.
You're just saying that to save your own skin.
Damn it. If only I knew how to convince you. Magellan is about to fall apart. Right now, there's still time to stop it. But only if you wake up and start making the right decisions.
You were at Maracor to see the first former land?
I was in exile for a long time. Nobody followed me to Maracor. So, I stayed there. Up until the day the first of their ships landed there. I saw how they set up their systems. I know how the formers work.
Then tell me how the formers work and how we can stop them.
So, I'm just supposed to play my trump card without being certain that you won't just change your mind and kill me anyway.
That sounds like you, but I'm not gonna let you jerk me around anymore. The question is, why should I believe your bullshit in the first place?
No, Jax. The question is whether you can afford to let me take this vital information to my grave.
What do you want with my son? What did you do to him?
We just ran into each other. Pure chance. I was watching you, and that boy has a lot of willpower. Just like his father. I didn't even try to talk him out of his plan to confront the invaders. It wouldn't have worked. I thought I could protect him, if... But then, I realized he was much stronger than I had assumed. Your son is really something special. He's going to play a big role in the war against...
You keep away from him. I'm warning you.
And you should give him something to do. He'll never reach his full potential if his parents are always hovering over him, trying to protect him from the world.
I want proof. Give me a reason not to tear you to pieces.
That's easy. You think you know everything going on in that bastion of yours? Well, think again. One of your people is trying to get in touch with your enemy as we speak. If you don't watch out, you'll have a full battalion of Skyans at your front door.
Who?
Well, if I tell you that, you're gonna think I'm just digging up the past again.
Dawkins? Why would he do that? He was the one who founded the Sixth Power in the first place. Why would he stab us in the back?
You wanted proof that I had information, and that I was trustworthy. So go check if what I told you is true. If it's not, you can always come back and tear me to pieces then. Or not, if I'm right.
Why are you suddenly so interested in humanity? I'd have to guess that you're really more interested in making sure the Albs survive.
Back then, we were in control of Magellan. And that makes it easy to judge everyone else. But the tide has turned. These days, we're the ones being hunted. The Albs and Ignadon will be the first to fall when the Skyans in Maracor start their attack. That's why we need the other factions. We have to ensure that they stay strong. That way they'll be able to fight in the final battle against the invaders. Now the same is true for your troops in the Bastion. They have to get stronger so that they can play their part against the Skyans.
Do you really mean every faction?
Really, we need all of them. Or we're all going to die. The Berserkers are already doing their part. They're actively fighting the Skyanids. Even those criminal outlaws in their crater cannot be allowed to fall. I've been patrolling, and I noticed that the attacks against them have been getting more intense over the past few days. You really should take a look. I think the Duke of Ateris is really going to need your help.
Jax, can we talk?
Sure. What is it?
I'm worried. I just don't know if I can do this anymore. My people needed someone like me, so I took up the mantle. Accepted the responsibility.
You always have.
Have I? Then why do my duties weigh more on me with each passing day? I'm no longer certain I can cope with it all. And yet my people need stability. What if I can't give it to them anymore?
You're the Berserker's most powerful mage. Maybe the most powerful of any faction. Who could do a better job than you?
Maybe, but I can't do this alone. It'll wear me down in the end if things don't change. I need to believe in a better future than one where I spend the rest of my life sitting on the Oracle throne.
I think I know what you mean.
Have you now? And what exactly are those thoughts?
I need more time to figure things out.
I understand. Just don't take too long.
We need to talk about Dex.
Yes, we do.
I'm worried about his future. Too many dangerous people have taken an interest in him. Wardick, Dawkins. He can't stay in the Bastion.
Okay, where would he be safe?
I think we should let him decide. I'll talk to him.
If you think that's best.
Look, Dex, you can't stay in the Bastion.
You're worried about your old mentors getting to me, aren't you?
My mentors?
Adam and your father.
You're one smart kid. Yeah. I'm afraid they'll come after you one day if I don't keep an eye on things. They know how special you are. That's why we need to get you somewhere safe, where they'll never think to look. So it can't be in your home in Tavar, and of course it can't be out in the wild. We need someplace civilized.
But I want Asker to come with us.
Of course.
Okay. Then I should be the one who decides where I go.
That was the idea. So, what do you think? Got somewhere in mind?
I need to ask you a few questions before I decide.
Okay. Fire away.
First one. What's more important? Saving humanity or saving your family?
Well, things wouldn't be that great for my family if humanity was lost, would it?
Yeah, right. That's the problem. Second question. What works better? Violence or diplomacy?
I do wish I could keep my gun holstered more often than I actually do.
But fighting to the death is part of life, right? Alright, third question. Do you think it's okay to take something away from someone if you know it's going to get them in big trouble?
I'd never want to get anyone into trouble on purpose, unless they deserved it.
But then you're choosing the longest way of all to get what you want. Good. Then I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to the clerics.
Interesting choice. Why them of all people?
They're trying to save humanity, like the Berserkers. They're the closest to us.
Dex has decided where he wants to continue his education. He's chosen the clerics.
Are you insane? You want to send my child to those people by himself?
It was his choice, and you know how he gets once he's set on something. Asker will be with him. He can monitor his education and protect him.
But what if he gets into trouble?
Dex has incredible potential. He could soon be more powerful than either of us.
And you want to send him away?
Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen to him. Didn't he just travel halfway around the world pretty much alone? And there's not a scratch on him. Think how much safer he'll be in a more civilized area. And again, this was his decision.
I swear, Jax, if anything goes wrong, I'll kill you.
I know.